So was the bastard you were after now riding with the cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo. And yes, he was working for old man Clanton.
Поехали. Второй эпизод у нас. Короче, пуля у нас для старика какого-то оставлена. А что это такое? Давай с одним, наверное, походим, потому что с двумя неудобно.
I came upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man. I did my best to help those poor passengers. Moments later, the attackers were dead. And I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing. None.
Понятно, ни одного. It
was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches often did.
Так. Хорош.
They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads, making use of the high ground and whatever else they had. Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to them.
Hold on, were you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy force.
Да что такое?
See, at the time, I was still pretty green and would often blunder into regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge. But to get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to fight my way past these other assholes first.
Блин. Чё-то я прям в себя поверил. Да что такое? Так, ладно. Спешка. Повышенная скорость, да? Не, давай патроны. Давай. Ай, хорошо. Молодец. Ёб твою, почему оно не залетает прям? А, тут еще. Ох ты, тихо, 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 алло.
Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo. Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men.
Хорош. Блин,
I
просто
immediately
красиво.
knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up.
Да ладно, вы еще пришли?
Finally, they managed to corner me. Trapped as I was, the odds of my survival seemed pretty slim. Luckily, serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament.
Согласен. Но, что я хочу тебе сказать, я, по-моему, не забрал секрет.
I ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me. Bullets were whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over and die. I just kept running like there was no tomorrow.
Блин, очень сильно бьют.
Because there wouldn't be if Clanton and his men caught up with me.
Очень больно.
As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking? Going up against a gang like this. I just kept running, not knowing where the hell I was going.
Ой-ой-ой. Ой-ой-ой. Не убежал. Так, подожди, а куда?
And that's when something miraculous happened. Like manna from heaven. I found the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache warrior. The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition. Bat Masterson once told me it was more important to be lucky than good, and he would know. And imagine my surprise when I found a fistful of dynamite to go along with that ammo. That stroke of good fortune evened the odds and bolstered my confidence. It was time to turn the tables. Time for the prey to become the predator. Time for the hunted to become the hunter. Time...
All right, Jesus, we get it. They were right where you wanted them.
That's right, Jack. I was done running, and the old man's boys were not expecting that. No, sir. I came at them like a wildcat. My fury knew no bounds. It was finally time for that old man to pay for his sins.
А вот, походу, и он, да? Сумасбродный, вздорный, чертовски подлый. Старик Квентон. Ну да, это он.
I yelled out at the top of my lungs, "Clanton, I'm coming for you!" A little stealth might have made more sense, to be perfectly honest. Because that old fool had a Gatling gun and enough bullets to last him till kingdom come. But I knew I could not let that deter me. Not if I was to find and kill Ringo. I needed to get that old man off that gun.
Охренеть, а как мне выше подобраться? Ой, тихо. Ля, там кактусы летят, ёпта. Шо его, динамитом закидать, да? Или где он? Ох ты.
Most everyone thought it was the Ruales who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon, but it was just me.
Ни хрена себе. Вы прям сходу динамитом бросаете? Ля, он кактусы рубит там. Так, а как же мне... Не докинул. Хорош. Зашибись. Ох! Нихило он так зажарил. Блин, я из-за этой травы его не вижу там. Так, старый, погоди. Хорош.
Apparently, one of the cowboys made it out of there alive and told Ike and Billy Clanton that it wasn't a Mexican who took their father's life that day. They just assumed it was one of the Earps, and that little misunderstanding eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the OK Corral.
Так, врагов убито 40, точно 75, хорош.
A few weeks after that dust-up at the OK Corral, I was still after Johnny Ringo. I had tracked him and the cowboys to their hideout at a sawmill, and they were loaded for bear.
Somebody's coming.
Хорош.
So, what exactly did Johnny Ringo do to piss you off?
Well, him and that other bastard.
Roscoe Bob Bryant?
Yep. They both deserve to die, and I promise I'll tell you why. But first I need to tell you about the Cowboys' new boss, Curly Bill Brocious.
Get ready, boys.
Да, что такое?
Curly Bill took charge of the Cowboys upon the old man's demise, and after that gunfight at the OK Corral, the Clantons wanted revenge. So they murdered Morgan Earp and grievously wounded his older brother, Virgil. Wyatt and Doc went on what became known as the Vendetta Ride, hunting those outlaws down. So when I showed up, that's who they thought I was.
Ну вот эта хрень еще спасает буквально.
There were killers around every corner, all wearing red bandanas. That's how the cowboys identified each other. And I was beginning to wish I had one myself.
А еще было ж трое. Ну блин, ну вот надо, когда я перезаряжаюсь, да?
But I wasn't about to let Ringo walk away unscathed. And that's what drove me forward.
They say that Ringo was infernally fast.
I hardly saw anyone faster, boy. Certainly not Wyatt Earp. That man was all hat and no cattle.
А, еще и динамит взял.
Earp wasn't much of a match for him, but Doc Holliday might have taken him.
That lunger should have kept his nose out of it. He never charged anyone for the murder of Morgan Earp.
But everybody knew that Curly shot him in the back.
Давай вкачаем.
That was common knowledge.
А, вот перезарядка на бегу, а это спешка, да? Давай.
Yeah, maybe so. But Ringo had nothing to do with it. He was just being loyal to a friend.
Is that what you call it? Being loyal? Well, to get to that loyal friend, I had to pass by some buzzsaws as big as a man.
Excuse me, sir. I have a question.
What's that,
Простите, у меня вопрос.
After old man Clinton
После
died,
того, как старик
why didn't
Клинтон
his son
погиб,
take over the Cowboys?
не возглавил
Because
его
Ike
сын?
Clanton was
Потому
dumber
что
than a
Айка
box of
Клинтона
rocks
это
and a
была кишка
yellow
там.
belly to
Парень был
boot.
тупым, как пробка, и ужасным там кем-то. Найдите Курчавого Билли.
Now, where was I?
Taking down the entire cowboy gang single-handed.
Indeed I was, Jack.
Ох, вот тут сейчас будет жестко. Да что такое?
Though it wasn't easy, as those boys had good cover. There were carts everywhere, piles of lumber, and God knows what else for people to hide behind. That really was one hell of a sawmill. Quite an impressive operation.
And where was Curly Bill? Did you see him?
I'm about to get to that, Ben. Patience. I'm painting a picture here. There was this beautiful waterfall and a crystal clear stream that led to a verdant valley that was truly...
Джонни Ринго. Джон Питерс Ринго родился 3 мая 50 года и прожил 32 жестоких года. Он вошел в историю как бандит из Стрелок, который в последние годы жизни был тесно связан с бандой ковбоев. Ринго заработал свою славу опасного человека в 74-76 годы, участвуя в войне в графстве Мейсон. Его деяния в период этого конфликта стоили ему почти 2 лет в тюрьме, пока не были опровергнуты все обвинения. Вскоре после приезда в Аризону пьяный Ринго в сауне выстрелил в человека и ранил его за то, что тот предпочел пить свое пиво вместо виски, купленного ему Ринго. Неудивительно, что в окрестностях Томстоуна у Ринго была репутация грубого бродяги со скверным характером и склонностью к насилию, особенно в состоянии опьянения. С другой стороны, кто знает, какой была бы его репутация, если бы схватка у короля завершилась иначе. Историю пишут победители, так что Уайт Эрб с братьями выиграли не только бой, но и войну за симпатии людей. В день 13 июля 1982 года Джонни Ринго был найден мертвым со своим револьвером в руке, с огнестрельным ранением в голову. Он сидел под деревом без обуви. Лошадь Ринго нашли 2 недели спустя. Его сапоги были привязаны к седлу. Ковбои так часто делали, чтобы в обувь не залезли скорпионы. Официально случившееся было признано самоубийством, но мы до сих пор не знаем, был ли король ковбоев убит, например, Уайтом Эрпом или Доком Холидеем, или он просто застрелился, почувствовав тщетность дальнейшей жизни. Ну, непонятно, да.
Consider your picture painted. What happened next?
Well, finally the bastards that were still alive made a last stand. Curly Bill, Johnny Ringo, and his compadres took off into the lumber yard, and I followed after.
Ну, и вот этого не хватало. Так, хлопнет, зарядит и хлопнет. Курчавый бил. Это этот курчавый?
Are you saying they ran? Cowardice was not in Ringo nor Curly Bill's nature.
No, sir. I never said they were running scared. They just wanted me out in the open.
Ну, я его так подзадел. Охренеть. Ну, что-то я себя переоценил опять. Где он делся? Да иди ты, как ты так попал? Не знаю, конечно, блин. Может, что-то надо было по оружию другое взять. Ой. Ой, я застрял. Где он? Где он делся? А чё так мало ему? Во. Ай, зараза, убежал. Ай-яй-яй. Сейчас не понял. Я постоянно думал, что вот это кто-то стоит. Чё, нет? Хорош.
Brocious gave me no choice but to take his life, but Ringo was nowhere to be found.
I knew you didn't kill Ringo, because he was found dead in a
Я знал,
different
что вы не убивали
location
Джонни Ринга,
altogether.
потому что его нашли
To
мертвым.
this day, his
Кто
killer is
убийца, до
still
сих пор
unknown.
неизвестно.
Indeed.
Да, это
Took me a
так.
few
Мне
months before I
понадобилось
finally
несколько
tracked his
месяцев,
ass
чтобы
to
наконец
West Turkey
выследить
Creek
его
Canyon.
задницу в каньоне Турки Крик. Следующий, кто станет рулем, схватит пулю. Джонни Ринго. Ой, подожди, там уже стрелять
It's
надо, я
incredible,
что-то
sir.
задумался, щас слышь.
I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Хорош.
Sorry I had to ruin the legend for you, boy. But the legend ain't always true. Doc Holliday had nothing to do with the
Док
death
Холлиday
of
не
Johnny
имеет никакого
Ringo.
отношения к смерти Джонни Ринго.
I was paid a healthy bounty for
Я
Ringo
получил
and Curly
солидную
Bill
награду за Ринго и
and realized there was
Курчавого, и
real
понял, что
money
на
to
этом
be
можно
made.
делать хорошие деньги.
That's
Именно
why I
поэтому я
went after
отправился за
Henry
Генри
Plummer.
Now, wasn't he the sheriff who augmented his income by shaking down miners and robbing gold shipments?
That's the one.
Oh, yeah, I remember him. He ran that gang of thieving outlaws called the Innocents.
So it's true that you went toe-to-toe with him?
Indeed I did, son. Indeed I did. I knew I needed resources if I was going to track down Roscoe Bob Bryant, and hunting Plummer looked like a good way to get rich quick. As the local vigilantes exposed him as the leader of the bandits, and put a general